Hi everyone, this is YY. Welcome back to my channel, the best place for you to achieve higher level of self-love, confidence, and also meaning of life. So today, I'll be sharing with you top 5 mistakes that we are actually doing that are hurting our relationships. Alright, so before that, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification button. Also, if you find you like any part of this video, remember to give me a thumbs up and also comment below, alright? So, I realized during this quarantine period, we are actually given more opportunity to communicate with one another. For example, we are working from home, so we have more time to be together with our partners, families, or let's say if you are staying with someone else, your housemate, your roommate, for example, and because we are working from home, we have that physical distance with our colleagues, our team member, and also our friends. So we are actually given more opportunities to communicate with one another. So I want to ask you these questions. Do you actually realize the quality of your relationship improves during this period of time? Or you realize there are actually much more conflict arise within this period of time? So think about it, right? Because whenever there's problem, right, it is not a people or a situation problem. Rather, it is a communication problem. And if we master the art of communication, right, we can have greater relationships in life. And as Tony Robbins always said, the quality of your life is in direct proportion of the quality of your relationships. So now I guess you understand the importance of having a good communication skill in order to have great relationships in life, right? So now let me share with you top 5 mistakes that we are actually doing that are hurting our relationships. So the first one will be using the same communication style to communicate with everyone and expect everyone to understand you. We need to understand that different people will have different way of communicating, and we need to know and also appreciate that everyone is unique. So by being more considerate and also attentive in using their most suitable way to communicate with them, it will only lead us to win-win situation whereby they understand what we are delivering. So remember, do not use the same communication style to communicate with everybody. Or second mistake will be we assume people know what we want and feel. I give you this example. You ask your brother to go and get you a bottle of shampoo, and then he came back, he gave you a bottle of shampoo, but that's not the brand that you want. So you ask him this question, how come you buy brand A shampoo? You don't know that I'm using brand B meh? What do you think he will feel? He followed your instruction to get you a bottle of shampoo, but he didn't know that you are actually using brand B, right? So never expect and never assume. No matter whatever that we did not say is our own responsibility. So make sure you communicate clearly. It can also apply in workplace where you ask your team member to pass you certain data, but ended up they gave you the wrong one. So ask yourself, is it your responsibility or their responsibility, right? So remember, never ever expect or assume that people know what you want or feel. The third mistake will be we often use the worst communication to say the greatest things to another person. For example, today you work from home and you want to check on your colleague if he has completed his job, because your intention is that you want him to spend more time with his family. So you ask him, you haven't finished your work ah? What do you think he will feel? He will think that you are rushing him on work, or he will think that you think that he is not productive enough, right? So rather than saying that, why don't you ask him, have you finished your job? Because I hope that you can spend more time with your families, right? So remember that in communication, right, words only stand 7%, whereas the remaining is our body language and also our tonality. So make sure you use the right body language and right tone to say the things that you really want, or else people will definitely get the wrong message, right? So don't use the worst communication to say the greatest things that you want another person to know. The fourth mistake is that you tend to generalize other people's mistake. What do I mean by that? Aya, you always like this one lah. Why you forever like this one? Every time I tell you, you like this. Does it sound familiar? If you want to correct a person in this situation, then just talk about this situation rather than generalizing their past mistake, alright? So if you are doing that, then you need to stop doing it. The fifth mistake is that we tend to put the blame on other people rather than taking the responsibility. If you remember a situation like this, you just walk into some place and just put the blame on another person and just put that assumption on another person rather than asking for clarification. If you remember a situation like this, you really need to stop doing this, alright? Because in that situation itself, we are not communicating. We are already closing our mind even before we communicate. So we need to be very aware not to put the blame on others but taking the responsibility. So these are the top 5 communication mistakes that we are actually doing that are hurting our relationships. So if you find yourself doing one of those above, remember to stop doing it, alright? Communication is a gift for us to create bond with another human being. So we really need to use it wisely, alright? So that's about it for today's video. Remember to check out other videos of mine as well. They are all tips and also mindset that can help you create a better life. So thank you so much for watching today's video and see you in the next one. Bye!